Hello everybody, Awesome Dreaming 37 here, and basically today's, I guess the second part of Master Box video. Today we basically got a bunch of Thomas Prince. Well, I'll just show you for a second for that. So, let me just open it first. So this is the back side, I guess. I opened it the back side. But here we got this, this is, second. No, let's just get it out, all out. It's kind of hard to open. So, I'll tell you when it's open. So let's I can just so basically what we got. That's I guess we could pause my box video. Don't know. Alright. So I guess I'm gonna just open this up and just show you. This is basically here it is. This is a character card collector album. You know, it has a bunch of like, I don't know what this is on it, but oh no, it is this packaging wrapper. I don't know, but it was so this came in. So I got this on eBay. So it comes with some character cards. Let's take a look at the character cards it actually came with. So, how can you open them? Here's one. So first one we got is Old Slow Coach. Yeah, I'm actually going to read this right now, but as I talk. So it says Old Slow Coach is it says that I'll just show you in a second. Old Slow Coach was originally used as a luxury coach to carry special passengers around the island. Age, however, worn her grand luxury interior down. She was sent to scrapyard to be broken down. And then basically, so here's what else it says. So yeah, so but I just had to get a charger. That way I can basically get the rest. So here's this. So this is basically this. On that, right before she was scrapped, Percy Thomas, that was the coach, and then she serves as a home for Fireman's Island. This is Thomas Race Game. Movies on Spaces. Here's the coach. Is promo. The next character's promo we're gonna get. Is let's get Percy. So this is Percy. So let's see. Percy is a junior member of the principal team of Indians who was a happy quiet chap who's normally quite satisfied puffing around the yard with no particular desire for adventure in the great world outside. He is always keen to alleviate the fact in which other Indians are apt to take advantage. Thomas Race Game moves 6 spaces. And the fun fact is Percy's based off of 040 saddle tank engine based off of the engines from the Alvesius I cannot pronounce it. Onside engine company. Yeah, that's Percy's basis. If you don't know, I mean, obviously most people know that Thomas is based off of an E2. Yeah, it's a very commonly known fact, but not a lot of people know Percy's basis. A lot of people know Gordon's and Percy's and Gordon's and Thomas's and Spencer's, but a lot of people know. Then people know that Henry's Black 5. Less people know that Edward's K2. Most people know that Duck's the Pannier Tank. It's kind of obvious. It's a lot of people know that Toby's based off of a tram engine. Stephanie's based off of Stephanie. Yeah, I share your Butch. So let's read Butch. It says Butch. Sorry about this. My dog's just coming in. Hi, Oliver. I think we could let's get to Oliver soon. But it says Butch is a service worker heavy recovery unit. He's a breakdown truck with emergency duties. He's serious about his job, but loves working. Butch has a kind, especially. I missed a lot of this stuff, but anyway. Butch is manufactured from different parts of sort of vehicles, including a crane, truck, and a diesel engine. So maybe I have a theory about the truck that he was made out of. And the truck, what's the truck that didn't appear in season well, like maybe its last appearance could be Cranky Bugs. Oliver, come here, boy. Come here, boy. Come here. Come to me. Yeah, basically it shows. Yeah. So I have a theory that he may have been made out of. Ooh, let's see who he could have been made out of. He could have been made out of. I don't know. Any diesels that didn't appear. Any. Let's just say maybe a bowler. Maybe I don't know any trucks, but anyway, maybe the diesel. Next one we're gonna take a look at is a different one, and we are 5 minutes in the video. We need to probably quickly hurry this up. But anyway, so next we got is Lord Harry or Lord Harold. No, I don't know. There's never been called Lord Harold. But anyway, so let's take a look at Lord Harry. So here he is himself. So Lord Harry, also known as Patrick. So Lord Harry is considered to be a terrier by the other mountain Indians because of his arrogance and careless nature. Since he was new Indian, Lord Harry thinks that he does not need to pay the same attention to safety as older Indians. He soon learned his lesson when he's real, causing both his and Wilfred's passengers to be extremely late. Because of his accident, he was disregarded of the rules. Lord Harry was removed, and now he's known as Engine Number 6. And I think they should have showed his redemption. Honestly, but you know what? Whatever. Next we got. Let's do James next. Let's do James the Red Engine. So here we got James. So James is a medium-sized engine. He has 6 driving wheels. He's not as big as Gordon and not as smooth as Thomas. He's a scarlet coat. He's a fine scarlet coat and likes to think of himself as a really splendid engine. He can occasionally lead to high fluid ideas that sort of suitable for non-notable creatures. Eventually, they land James's hub. They land James in trouble. Fun fact, James is a mixed traffic engine, which means he can pull both passengers and freight cars. Well, technically, every engine is a mixed traffic engine, unless they don't have a coupling. Because, yeah, it just really basically doesn't matter. Like, beginning 87 pointed it out, and it's like, yeah, basically it doesn't matter. So next we got Bulstrode the Barge. Bulstrode is an old, ill-tempered, motorized, seagoing barge. He's often rude to engines and moaning and groaning that they are too slow. It seems the only time that Bulstrode is happy when he's sailing about full of load. After Percy and the Troublesome Trucks Bulstrode lesson, he ended up all washed up as a special attraction. That's the name of the episode that he appeared in at the local soda beach. However, he appears in lots of merchandise where he's not. So next up, we're gonna take a look at is Bulgy. It was sightseeing season on the island of Sodor, and Bertie and the Jews were the timetable soon disrupted as a devious double-decker bus called Bulgy. Bulgy was out of commission, and today Bulgy's out of commission and turned into a chicken coop on fire in Atlanta. However, he did come back and as a vegetable bus, but that was like later. Next we got Troublesome Trucks. So the Troublesome Trucks are the rascals of the Traphouse Railway who like causing trouble, whichever engine is pulling them. They're noisy and loud at you and doing a lot, and do not attend to and like to talk a lot, but do not attend to what they're doing. The trucks Troublesome Trucks are mixed goods engines, so it can be used in all areas of the island, especially enjoy causing troubles at the coal mines and quarries. This is a fun fact. Next, let's take a look at this. This is the odd one out. This is a character card, Thompson Miller character card, Splatter and Dodge. So we see Splatter and Dodge. Splatter and Dodge are Dodge, and Splatter and his twin Dodge. I did not know they were twins. I thought they were just brothers. Are Diesel 10's silly sidekicks. They plot and scheme, but are not really quite tough as they would like to think they are. Yeah. So next we got. Bert. Bert is one of the 3 small engines who works on a small railway. He's proud of his blue coat and is not afraid to get back at someone that thinks he's wrong. With him. Bert arrived on the island after his railway line in England closed. Did not know that. Next we got is now let's get the Chinese dragon. I don't think the Chinese dragon is a character, so I wonder what they have to say. Let's actually lay these out. I'm actually going to try laying these out, so. This is Birdie and Bulgy, but just as Bulgy here. So we got James, Butch, Percy. The Chinese dragon, a colorful Chinese dragon was brought to the answer, is mysterious and oxygen. It tends to scare edges, but he's actually quite harmless. The Chinese dragon is actually made of paper and must travel island and wave. So they describe it as a he. So it's like soap, but even though it's not live, which makes me think. But anyway, next we got Catherine, the coach. The mounted coach. Catherine is Colby's coach, who carries passengers up steep mountains and slopes of Sodor. Unlike most coaches, Catherine is actually coupled in front of Colby. She is responsible for warning Colby of any dangerous things. Catherine was coupled to Lord Harry when Colby was at the works, but prefers Colby to Lord Harry, who's right there, because Lord Harry is too careless. Next, let's do Derek the Diesel. Derek is a large diesel engine who spends most of his time at the quarries and clay mines near Brandon Docks. At first, Millman disliked Derek because Derek's kind, but because Derek's kind soul, they soon became friends. Derek is also known as Paxman Diesel, named after the engine he has. Yeah, they actually, his original one was going to be Pac-Man, but they decided, it'd be offensive because, it always overheated, so they thought it might be an insult, but, yeah, so that's the reason why. Next we got Gordon. Gordon thunders down the line. Okay, so we got Gordon. So Gordon, what does it say for Gordon? Gordon is a senior member in the Ninja family. In the most powerful Straw Hats engines, he knows that he's good-hearted though. He's good-hearted and always willing to brave. He uses superior strength to help smaller engines trouble. When the Queen visited Sodor, it was Gordon who Sir Tom Hat turned to take the Queen around Sodor. Gordon. Next we got Neil. Next we got Neil. Neil is a kind and gentle engine who works at the docks, transporting engines and goods being unloaded from ships. Although he may look a little strange, he's extremely hardworking and other engines like him for it. When Skarloey first arrived on the railway, it was Neil who helped him unload him from basically, yeah. So I'm not gonna read. I feel like this video might be going too long, so I'm not gonna read most of these. The next is the conductor, who's basically Mr. Conductor. So just fun fact, you guys. Yeah. So I guess we'll put the human characters like this. There's only 2 or 3 that they made, but the conductor is always important. His morning job of driving engines around line. Not true, but he also might end up with the antics of engines and troublesome trucks. The conductor enjoys his job and is not above playing jokes on engines when opportunity rises. The conductor who helped Percy with his it was the conductor who helped Percy plan his ghostly trick on Thomas in Percy's ghostly trick story. Okay, did not know that. This says, forgot how many it moves 5 spaces. Oh, I forgot too. I'll show you my trading card collection maybe in another video. Ooh, there's a bunch more. We got a bunch more. So we'll have to save this for another. We'll do this in the rest of this in another part probably. But Toby is an old-fashioned engine who looks both in outlook. Every engine who looks in outlook. Every engine, no matter how old, wants to be really useful. And once nearly having been strapped, Toby is happy to work. He is not being temperamental. He's not above being temperamental sometimes, but since he works mainly up in the quarry line, he works off his moods without causing trouble for anyone except his faithful coach and radar. Zertan bought Toby to a railway to help out on Thomas's bridge, basically. So yeah, next we got is Caroline, the car. So also this is probably gonna be the point where we're gonna stop the. We got 3 more characters, and these characters are gonna be the last ones that we're gonna take a look at, or the last one that we're gonna take a look at this part, because the video's kind of getting a bit long. So the next part we'll be taking a look at a couple more. So yeah, because this video's kind of getting a bit long. So, but Caroline is a calm that nature enjoys, that luxury around the beautiful silver country. She just likes being pushed along the road too fast, and if so, she tends to break down. Caroline is based off a 2-door saloon car from the 1920s. Thomas Race came in 3 spaces apparently. So yeah, next we got Lori 3. Lori 3 and his 2 brothers, Lori 1 and 2, prove that the brails are not really useful, and the most important work should be left to roads. Lori 3 has a really bad attitude, and Percy, Toby, and the rest of the engines and are always quick to tell that the Loris are there to take their work away. When we last saw Lori 3, he had broken down at the flour mill after carrying too much flour from the flour mill. The engines refer to him as broken. And yeah, so that is basically. Next one we got Rheneas, the Gauntlet engine. Rheneas is a little tough with the blue engines because of his age. He often breaks down. His sole purpose to work hard and uphold the reputation of the railway system. Because of this, he's well